Hello, Bharatians and all my viewers. I am Riti from 5th E. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. I am really bored from sitting at home. Are you too? If yes, so come on, let's make our today's day interesting by learning some new things. The tiny seed knew that in order to grow, it needed to be rubbed in dirt, covered in darkness, and struggle to reach the light. After listening to this short poem, can you guess today's topic? Let me wait for you to guess it. Yes, you all are correct. So, in today's episode, I'll be answering your this evergreen question: what is seed germination? Everything in the universe begins with something. Even the universe itself is believed to be born out of a cosmic egg. And just like that, the life of a plant starts with a seed. So, germination is the process by which a plant grows from a seed. A seed has three major parts: a seed coat, which is the outer layer that protects the embryo, which grows and develops in the soil. Inside the seed, there is a baby plant known as embryo, and the rest of it is the cotyledons, which contain the food for the baby plant. But remember, my friends, having a seed isn't enough for a plant to grow. You need to have proper conditions too. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we need right temperature, moisture in the air, soil, and sunlight. It's also necessary to understand that plants can grow in any condition as they are adapted to the specific environment. For example, a tree that lives in a desert probably won't last in a rainforest. Alright, so after sowing the seed in the soil, the magical and the fundamental process of germination begins, by which a single seed grows into a plant. Let's see in detail how. First, the seed consumes water rapidly from the soil, resulting in the swelling and softening of the seed coat. But water isn't enough to make the baby embryo grow. It also needs food. Unfortunately, the food is already present in the cotyledons. It activates the enzymes and baby plant gets its nourishment. After some time, the seed coat ruptures and we see a tiny root emerging out of it. Later, the root grows and pushes down deeper into the soil in search of more water and nutrients to feed the baby plant and takes hold of the soil that will help the plant from falling over due to external forces. And in the last stage of the seed germination, the seed cells become metabolically active as the coat splits from the opposite ends to give rise to the seedling. Finally, we see the growing plant rising through the seed coat and emerging above the ground, searching for sunlight. When this happens, the cotyledons has finished its job, and because their job is done, they fall off the plant and become part of the soil. Once the cotyledons are gone, the plant's tiny leaves take over the task of supplying food to the new plant with the help of the process named photosynthesis. And this whole process of a single seed growing into a plant is called as germination. Now, let us understand the difference between monocots and dicots. As you can see in the picture, monocots have a single cotyledon and dicots have two cotyledons. Now let us understand the same in a little more detail. Monocot has a long narrow leaf with parallel veins, whereas dicots have broad leaves with a network-like veins. Petals of the flowers in dicots are in multiples of 3, whereas petals in the flowers of dicots are in multiples of 4 and 5. Monocots have fibrous roots. Dicots have a main root with lateral branches. Here we have one example of each seed category. Monocots have maize seeds growing with one cotyledon, and dicots have kidney beans growing with two cotyledons. Thank you for taking out some time to watch the video. Do watch the next episode coming on soil erosion and thank you for taking out some time to watch the video. Do watch the next episode coming on soil erosion and thank you for taking